Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. It's Chakra night in the sanctuary, and we're going to be getting a healing on all 7 of the major chakras. And I'm going to do them in an odd order. You might think it's odd. I'm going to start with the crown chakra and go crown to the 6th chakra to the 5th chakra. And then we're going to go down to the 1st chakra and work our way up to the 4th. And the reason why I'm doing it that way tonight is because your heart chakra is the chakra that integrates your lower body chakras with your upper chakras. So that's going to be the last chakra that I work on tonight, because then that way all of the chakras are cleared and then we can integrate them. So that's the healing tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and get started by setting the energy with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity, that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. All right, give me a moment here. I'm going to start looking at the composite that I have of everyone in the sanctuary. And I'm grounding you. Okay, there's a lot of old energy in the crown chakra. It looks like a crusty donut, like a dark, crusty donut. So that's where I'm starting. This is a lot of invalidation and demand energy in the crown. Oh, demand of your attention. You know, people that just demand your attention. There's a lot of pain in this. It's a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Stuck? It's a little stuck. So I'm just working on breaking it up. You know, this invalidation in the crown makes you not believe in yourself. It casts doubt on you, or I should say it causes you to doubt yourself. And so we really want to get this out of there, because it is between you and your communication line with Supreme Being. It's actually, it's breaking up. It's breaking up slowly, but it is breaking up. There's also the energy of being berated and belittled coming out of the crown chakra. I guess I'm going for the tough energies first. Now, some unconscious energy is coming out. So some of you that are really sensitive to energy, you might feel like you're ready to nap. Oh, this is such a good one. I cannot wait to get this out. It's a red-brown energy in your crown chakra that says, no, you can't. Doesn't matter what it is you're trying to do, just know. The next thing that's lighting up is death pictures. And that actually has a lot to do with COVID and how much death there is going on around. Now, we all have what are called death pictures in our crown chakras, and those are pictures from past lives where we've lost bodies, and different things can get them stimulated or lit up. And what I was noticing is with COVID, because there's so many deaths happening, that those pictures are really stimulated in your crowns. So I'm going to go in with my magic sticky yellow rose and clean them out. You know, the brown donut I was telling you about with all of that invalidation in it, it's about 1/5 now of what it was. And then the next thing I want to clean out is the energy from beings, transmedium energy. I like what I'm seeing. You're already bringing in a really robust certainty blue. Very beautiful. Right. I'm going to move on now to your sixth chakra, which is in the center of your head. This is your clairvoyant chakra, and it has your information on how to see energy. Mostly in the center of this chakra, what I see is black, and it's a black energy that just says, don't look. Just don't even bother looking. And there's a threat energy behind it. Like if you do look, it's going to be bad. And some of that is religious energy. I'm going to say that probably most of that is on top of religious energy. Those might have been the magic words, because once I told you it was religious energy, boom, you're on it and it was releasing. Then there's a lot of white fuzzy energy. I don't know what it is yet, but it's messing with your clarity. It's preventing you from having sharp awareness in your sixth chakra. Some of it's fear. And I have to tell you, that fear is not yours. Even if you're sitting here right now thinking, well, you're afraid to look at certain things, that is not your fear. And the reason I know it's not your fear is because your natural spiritual state is one of clairvoyance. That is your spiritual ability. And so when you hit energy that makes you fear being able to use your own abilities, that's a foreign energy. Good. We're getting a nice release on this chakra now. There is a really thick, ugly energy coming out right now. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. It's like if you took mud and you added yellow to it and a little bit of green. It's pretty ugly and it's kind of thick. Well, what I'm gathering from my information is that it's victim energy. So this is a great find. We want that out of there. And I'll be even more specific. Since I was looking at the religious energy, it's actually victim energy from past lives. And of course, there's so many different past lives. I couldn't possibly tell you what time periods or anything it's from because each one of you is going to have a different set of past lives. But it is the energy of being a victim in past lives. So this is great that it's coming out. Kind of more like being a victim and not using your clairvoyance. Because let's remember, what do we know how to do when we use our clairvoyance? We know how to see the truth from a lie, which helps you from becoming a victim. That's how that all ties together. Honestly, it looks like post-nasal drip as it's coming out. It's really like plunk, plunk, very thick. Nice. There's actually a clear blue coming into this chakra. I want to clean out a little bit of black in the outer ring where your certainty should be running. This is energy from beings. It's quite dark, and it's energy to keep you from accessing your own information. Some gold just came into the chakra. Nice. All right. We're going to move on to the throat chakra now. This is your clairaudient chakra, and that's the chakra that has your information on hearing energy. You also have something called your inner voice in there. Wow. The most or the loudest thing that I hear in that chakra is stop yelling at me. And that could be from a lifetime of people throwing energy at you, yelling at you. So that's what I'm hearing is stop yelling at me. There's a lot of unspoken hurt and pain that's backed up in this chakra that's, well, as I said, unspoken. And that's quite dark. It's way at the back of the chakra. There's a lot of spiritual pain in this chakra, and it has to do with judgment, having judgment rendered upon you. A lot of mom energy, and not quite so much dad energy, but a lot of mom energy in there that I'm going to help you separate from. Just in time for Mother's Day, we can give our moms their energy back. That will make them very happy. So I'm not a mom, but I can read energy. And here's what I see is that the moms are in the fifth chakra on a clairaudient level, insisting that you do the right thing. Or the right thing might be the thing that they want you to do, but it's framed as do the right thing. This chakra is a little wobbly when I go to spin it. It's kind of like, whoa. So there's still some energy in there I need to get out. Good. There's some really nice light yellow gold coming into that chakra. Okay, now we're going to go down to the first chakra. And I'm probably going to go over tonight, so I just wanted to give you all a heads up if you can stay a few more minutes past 7:30. So that first chakra is big and beefy. It is filled with energy, and it's filled with foreign energy. There's a lot of white in there. There's gray. There's some more crunchy stuff. And it's pretty difficult for me to see the color of the chakra. So I'm just going to dig in. Okay, I'm going to be pulling a lot of people out of your space. There are a lot of people that ground through you because you know how to use a grounding cord. A lot of people. And I'll tell you what I do with those people, just so you know, because this is something you can do too. I move them out of your space and I move them into my sanctuary where they can get a healing, because that's really what they're looking for, is a healing. They want a hello and they want a healing. So you don't have to do that yourself. You can move them into your sanctuary or give them a gold grounding cord and a gold line of energy from their crown chakra to a gold sun, and ask Supreme Being to give them a healing. Good. You're doing a good job, because now this chakra is really releasing. You know, pain builds up at the back of the chakra. This chakra spins flat. And so at 12 o'clock, which is at the back, there's a bundle of energy there. And what I see is that causes back pain. Well, it's family energy again. You know, it's all relatives. It's family agreements. That's what that bundle of energy at 12 o'clock in that first chakra is. Family healing agreements. So obviously I can't clear your own family agreements, but what I can do is ground them to decharge them so that you can look at them. And you know, these particular family agreements that I'm looking at, they all have an element of responsibility in them, and the other element is that they're past time, and that they're not relevant anymore for you. So that's why they're brown, is they're not working for you, and they sit in your space and collect energy. Nice. I can see yellow gold coming into this chakra. There's another thing that I see in here, and it's a little bit of confusion about the grounding cord. So I'm going to clear any confusion that you have out of that chakra for your grounding cord connection. Good. Yay. That looks so much clearer and sharper to me now. All right. I'm going to move up now to your second chakra, which is in your abdomen. And that chakra carries your sexual information and your emotional information. It's a pretty powerful chakra. I'm actually seeing different energies. If you're a spirit in a female body, the energy is very frenetic right now. If you are a spirit in a male body, it's much slower. It's almost a depressed vibration. I'm going to work both. That frenetic energy for the spirits in female bodies is what gets labeled as female hysteria. Nice. You're doing a very good job. And with the second chakra, with the spirits in male bodies, to me, that looks like grief. Very heavy, slow moving. And I'm going to work with you on that. Those of you that have babies in the sanctuary, believe it or not, there's a little bit of male grief in their chakras, the spirits, the little babies in male bodies. And it's something that they brought in from the last lifetime. And I'm clearing that. The other thing is that that second chakra looks like an octopus because there's so many cords going into it. So, you know, courting people is a way to, well, get their attention. And when you cord somebody in that second chakra, that's a great way to get their sexual attention as well as their emotional attention. But boy, are there a lot of cords in there. So I'm going to do a little sweep of the cords right now. These are coming out pretty easily. Okay, now I'm going to work on getting that to spin. There's a little bit of energy on the back end of the chakra, and that's usually where people will try to cord you if they don't want you knowing that they're trying to cord you. They'll do it around the back end. And it's a way to try to stay connected to you without you knowing. And there aren't as many cords back here in the back end, but there are cords. Okay. There, that's a lot more space now. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in with gold. Okay, now we are moving up to the third chakra, and that's in your solar plexus. And this chakra is called your energy distribution chakra, and it distributes energy throughout your whole space. And here's what I see in it: responsibility, responsibility, responsibility. It's just filled with pictures and energy of needing to be responsible, things you have to remember, things you should be doing, things you're supposed to be doing. You know, with spirits and male bodies, there's actually a program. in this chakra, like that's what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be being responsible. And I know that the spirits in male bodies have a tougher time with responsibility pictures in that third, and that's why you'll see older men with pot bellies, because all of that responsibility energy that they don't know is affecting them in that third chakra. Oh, that's nice. There's a really beautiful green washing through this chakra right now. The other thing in this chakra is energy that you bring back from the astral. So depending on where you're spending your time on the astral, are you spending your time on the lower levels of the astral, or are you going to the higher levels of the astral? Because there is, let's call it being residue that I'm going to be clearing. And I see that as a white energy. And this chakra also houses your silver cord connection, so I'm going to clean that off. Your silver cord is what takes you and your astral body out to the astral when you go into your dream space. A lot of control energy on that silver cord. It doesn't look too silver right now, so we're going to clean this up and bring it back to silver. That's so cool. When the darker energies come off, the silver cord kind of plumps up. I've never seen that before, but it's plumping. This is a really important chakra. It just governs so many things, not just your energy distribution, but like I said, your silver cord and your access to the astral. Oh, it also governs your memory of the astral. So that is the chakra where you get your information on what you did in your dreams. Going around to the back side, checking that. Worry, 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 worry. Ah, some nice, really bright yellow gold is coming into that chakra now. And it's got a really nice spin on it, Whereas when I started on that chakra, it was so inundated with energy. It wasn't really spinning well, but now it's got a nice hum to it. All right, so we're going to move up to the last chakra that we're going to do tonight, and that is the heart chakra here. And as I said, that chakra integrates your lower body chakras with your upper body chakras. And it's also the chakra that you have all of your information on how to like and love yourself. We call it self-affinity. And the first energy that's coming out is punishment. But you know, if you're a healer, and you are because you're here, so I know you're a healer, that's a great control game, is to punish a healer, to get them to try to heal you more. It's true. Then there's energy in here of being off your path. And what I see about that is it's foreign energy that keeps you from, just being in alignment, all of the chakras in alignment. So that's another way I was saying being off your path. Oh, a lot of family competition in this chakra. Going to clear that. Who's the best? Who's the smartest? Lots of competition in here. Also, the energy of not wanting to look at oneself. And it has to do with embarrassment as a result of being judged. So I'm really going to be getting the judgment out, and then the other energies should follow. One of the things I notice about this as I'm working on it is that judgment affects your creative process and your ability to do mock-ups. Because if you are allowing somebody else's judgment to be senior in your space, it's casting doubt on you and your information. And that doubt then goes into the creative process, and it starts to diminish your mock-ups or diminish what it is that you think that you can have in life. So we definitely want to get this judgment out of there. I would just like to say something. Your family does not know you better than you know yourself. And the energy in this chakra is so much of where we've given up our seniority to the family and allowed their pictures to be senior in that heart space. There's also a lot of the energy, and I'm not sure this is a bad thing. I'm just saying I can see a lot of the energy of generosity in the heart chakra because it's a sanctuary full of healers. So there's a lot of generosity in that heart chakra. Now a deep, rich yellow gold is coming into that chakra. And I actually can see some green in there too, which is, when that chakra is spinning properly, ultimately it vibrates at green. And now I'm going to work that chakra so that it integrates upper and lower chakras. All right. Good job. Oh my gosh. I just saw the clock. I went way over tonight. You all are so great that you hung in there with me. Thank you. I just got carried away. When I started, I said, okay, 4 minutes per chakra, Karen, 4 minutes. So if any of you are late for dinner, I apologize. I'm going to go ahead and close out the healing. That went really well, and the chakras are spinning beautifully now. So I'm going to fill you in with gold, and then I just have a couple of quick announcements, and then it's dinner time, right? Okay. All right. May it be with the blessing of divinity that the chakra healing tonight in the sanctuary be complete. Amen. Excellent job, everyone. Really good job. Okay, I just want to look at my calendar real quickly for you. I've got some good stuff coming up. I'm so excited about May. If my Google Calendar would just work with me. Okay, here we go. All right. The two healings that we're going to get next month, one is called Parent, Adult, Child. And that is a really cool space. It's a triangle that I'm going to clean out for everyone so that each one of those points is cleaned out too. That's your information on being an adult, being a parent, and being a child. And ideally, you want your energy flowing evenly through all those spaces with each one of those points cleared and cleaned out. So that's one of the healings in the sanctuary. And then the other healing we're going to get next month is on integrity. And my picture of that is not so much like moral integrity as it is spiritual integrity and physical integrity. So that's what's coming up in the sanctuary in May. And then I have a couple of classes, and a Seek and You Will Find, and women's intuition class next month is on courage. So there's other stuff coming up, and we're going to try to get the mailer out day after tomorrow. So if you'll just keep a heads up and be looking for that, then you'll get to see what's coming up. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoy your chakra healing tonight and enjoy the rest of your evening. All right, you guys, got my eyes on you. Bye-bye.